A couple years ago, if someone said their job was a social media influencer, people would not have taken them seriously. But being an influencer now can actually earn a very stable, if not high income, depending on how successful you are. So here's my history, tips on how to get started, and general advice on what you need to know to become an influencer. So let's get started. Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. So if you guys clicked on today's video, then I'm just assuming that you guys have some interest in what it takes to be an influencer. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys would have seen my multiple, millions of Instagram posts where I collabed with different companies and different brands, and I've gotten so many questions on how I got started with it, how I continue to do it, what I do now versus what I do differently, like when I first started, and all of that. So today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and like a little background of how I became an influencer, and some tips on how you guys can get started if you guys are interested in becoming a social media influencer. So before we get started, as always, make sure to hit the little subscribe button down below and make sure to hit the bell next to it so that you're notified every time that I upload a brand new video to YouTube. Now, before I officially dive into everything, I just want to preface this by saying this is all based on my own personal experience. Obviously, in the world of social media and influencing and all that stuff, it is very competitive. So not everyone will obviously have the same success and the same rate of growth as the other person. And it's the same with YouTube and everything else. People just grow at different rates, and that's perfectly fine. So just because you guys might be growing a little bit slower at first than some other people, that is perfectly fine. But just so you guys know, this is from my own personal experience. You guys do not have to take this word for word. Obviously, this is my own personal advice, and you guys can do with it what you will. So I first started as a brand ambassador in, I think, 2016 for Serengeti when I was in community college. I don't remember how I found out about Serengeti, but I think it was probably on Facebook or something. Basically, what they did was they had ambassador programs for the summer. They were split up into different regions of the United States. So obviously being in California, I was on the West Coast region, and each region you would participate in different competitions and all that type of stuff to compete with people just within your region, and then your region would compete as a whole against other regions, and then you would compete as an individual against literally every other ambassador. That was really fun, but you did earn points by completing different tasks and everything, and then those points got you free products in the end. So I remember one time I got the famous person JC Jordan to do a collab with Serengeti, so I got a lot of points from that. And then I also did a huge email listserv that I got a lot of points from that as well. So I was able to get a free backpack and a free hat, as well as just the rest of my ambassador pack. And then at the end of our program, we had to do an end of the term summer video project, and basically if you created the best project, you could win a trip to, I forgot where, somewhere another country or something. But the next thing that I did to get kind of more into the whole world of the influencer and collaborating with brands type of deal situation shit was when I joined this company called Heartbeat. And I still actually do work with Heartbeat up to this day, but they're not my favorite at the moment, and I'll get into that. I'll get into why later. So basically, Heartbeat is this website that you can create your own profile for, and you create your account and you connect your Instagram account to it, and you fill out these surveys, and basically based on you filling out those surveys, the company Heartbeat will match you with campaigns that they think that you would best fit with. So there's campaigns where for people with kids, or for people with pets, or people who like CBD. I did so many collaborations with them. I think the first one that I ever did was Kaplan MD, and that was a sunscreen medicated lip balm. No, it was lipstick actually. Some of the other really cool opportunities that I got through Heartbeat was definitely my Dunkin' Donuts campaign and my Kodiak cakes. Ugh. my Kodiak Cakes campaign. Wow, that is a mouthful. And then also the Kinky Beverages campaign that I just did not that long ago. Yeah, all of those were through Heartbeat. So, and basically the collaborations that they set you up with can either be paid, or you can get paid with a product, or you can get paid with a product and get paid. And they base your pay rate based on like how much percentage of engagement you have on your Instagram account and how many followers you have. So engagement basically means that you just need to like have a lot of comments, but you also need to respond to those comments. But your comments also have to be like, I think 3 or 4 words or more, and they can't just be something like, haha, you're so cute. They need to like actually kind of show like a genuine conversation. So then it shows Instagram that your followers are actually like engaging with you and like having real conversations with you, and it doesn't just look like fake and like you bought comments and you bought followers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I know for my Kinky campaign, I got paid, I got reimbursed for the product, but then I also got paid for it as well, so I technically got a free product. And then the next thing that I joined as an influencer is the infamous Red Sunnyco. The Red Sunnyco one-piece suit, the Pamela, that company. Yes, I am still an ambassador for them actually to this day too. I don't do as much for them anymore just because I guess I just haven't been in a bikini as much lately. I think, you know what? I guess it's just because I don't have a pool at this apartment. Wow, I was in a bikini so much when I had a pool. Oh man. Well, maybe that's why I don't post a lot for them anymore, because I'm not in a bikini that often anymore. But basically for Sunnyco, when I first joined, it might be different now, but when I first joined, I got the free Pamela Sunny suit and then a free hat once I got accepted into the program. And then I believe you get like a 60% lifetime ambassador discount code, and then you get a 30 or 40% discount code to share with your friends and family. But basically they have like a Facebook group for all the ambassadors. So, and honestly, if you apply for like an ambassador position, you're more than likely only going to get like 1 free product, or maybe just like a product at like a really high discount. I didn't realize like how many companies would rather just like send you a free product rather than paying you. But yeah, so basically majority of ambassador programs won't really get you that many free products as you may be expecting. It'll more just likely be just really good discounts. I'm an Amazon influencer, so if you guys go onto my description on my videos, sometimes you'll see like little Amazon links, and those are my Amazon affiliate links for my Amazon storefront. And basically what that means is that I'm an Amazon influencer. So I promote products that I bought on Amazon, but it's not just only just promoting stuff, it's also reviewing stuff and making sure that all of my followers are getting like the good deal and the good stuff and stuff that actually works. So Amazon influencers actually do a lot more than you would think. Obviously my storefront isn't the prettiest or the most organized, but I'm working on it. But I will have it linked down below for you guys, so if you guys want to check out anything that I have on my storefront. I do get some commission based off like if you purchase using the link from my descriptions or the links that I provide to you directly. If you purchase from those links, I do get some portion back from your purchase, but it's at no additional cost to you. But that's basically like what the Amazon influencer program is. The other company that I am so excited about because they've really amped up their ambassador program so much this year is 12 Tribe. I love this company so much. I wore their dress for New Year's. I have some of their bikinis that you guys saw in my bikini haul. I have so many clothes for them. I love their stuff so much. I've worn their stuff in like videos and stuff too. I wore their stuff to Coachella. I love 12 Tribes so much, and they really created, like, they amped up their ambassador program this year, and it is so fun. We're in like this little group chat on GroupMe, and like they're all such nice girls, and we get sent like free products and stuff, and we just have to like promote it, and we get like tasks to do, and we get to know like when drops are gonna happen like ahead of time, and we get like our own personal discount code, and they're just honestly such sweet, amazing girls. And the other like super cool thing, which I'm so upset that I didn't get to experience this before COVID because I didn't live in Southern California, but basically they would have like little, I don't know, I guess they would have like little like get-togethers at their showroom in Malibu or Venice, I forget. They would have like little get-togethers with like some some wine, you know, and it just looks so fun and like by the beach, and I'm all the way up here in NorCal, so I obviously couldn't do that, but once COVID's over. Okay, so that is basically just like a overview background of how I got into the whole influencer industry and how I kind of just progressed through it. So the things that I am still doing to this day are Heartbeat, just from time to time whenever I get accepted. That's the other thing about Heartbeat that I forgot to mention, is that I've been getting denied to literally almost every single campaign, like every single campaign. Granted, with that, I still did, you know, I just did my kinky beverages campaign, which honestly I don't even really remember if I actually applied for that. You guys know I just did that one, so obviously it's still like I'm still getting accepted to some campaigns, so that probably means that you will too. Do with that what you will. If you want to try Heartbeat, obviously everything that I've mentioned is free. Now I'm going to give you some tips on how to get started. The first thing that you want to do when you're thinking about becoming an influencer is trying to pick your niche. And your niche is basically like what category you want to talk about. So my niche, for example, would be like lifestyle, and lifestyle is literally like everything. So, you know, it could be anything from like food/diets, like exercise, vlogs, traveling, all of that lifestyle stuff. So that's my niche. So there's so many different niches that you guys can pick, and guys can honestly just like Google different topics, but definitely pick something that you want to talk about and something that you're genuinely interested in, because if you're not genuinely interested in it, then it's going to be really freaking hard to post about. The other thing that I would do is definitely try Pinterest and just like do a board of just like different like different pins of just like your niche and like with the niche that you want to do. Like, so if you pick lifestyle and you come up with like all these different things, and like just pick what you like and then just kind of narrow it down, that'll give you some inspiration. And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to pick the platforms that you want to be using for your social media posts. So do you want to be using Instagram? Do you want to make a blog? Do you want to use Twitter? Do you want to use TikTok, YouTube? The world's full of opportunities, so have at it. And then along with picking your niche, you also want to pick your target audience. So this will also kind of help you narrow down your niche, I guess, or your target audience. Either or. But my target audience would be like 18 to like 26-year-olds, because I just recently graduated college, so I do still have some college videos up recently. So that's why my range would be like 18, but since I'm 24, I can also relate to the older 20-year-olds, like 26-ish. You know, I can relate to them with some aspects of life too, especially since, you know, I'm moving, I just got a full-time job, all that stuff. So you want to come up with like a plan and strategize your content in your feed. And what I like to do is I like to just like have a preset. So if you guys haven't seen my how I edit my photos video, I will have that linked in the description below. Definitely check that out, because I have like the whole how I do my preset on Lightroom on there, so you guys can check that out. But I would definitely have a preset, because that makes your whole Instagram just like look clean and put together. And there's definitely so many different ways of how you can like do different Instagram layouts. I'll have them like popped up on the screen right here. But yeah, you just kind of have to like pick whatever fits with your style. And the app that I like to use to organize and plan my content is Preview. I know a lot of people like to use Planoly or Later. It's just kind of what you want to use, but Preview is free and I really like it. The only thing that I know that you can't do is that, like, it won't post for you. You can schedule a post, but it will just notify you, but it won't actually post to Instagram for you. I think Later does that, or I think Preview does that with like a paid subscription or something, but I'm not trying to pay something. So you also don't need a professional camera to take good pictures. I take all of my pictures on my phone. I'm not joking. I literally have an iPhone XR and I take every single one of my pictures on this iPhone. So if you're starting off kind of small, I would recommend to try and reach out to companies and see who will accept you as an ambassador and who is running ambassador programs and stuff like that. The other program that's kind of like Heartbeat that you guys can also use is called Influenster. I have an account, but I've never actually used it, but I don't know exactly how it works. I'm sorry. I really wish I could tell you guys, but I know that Influenster is also another like free thing. So now I'm just gonna go over some general advice and tips that I have for you guys about being an influencer. So like I mentioned before, you really want to engage with your audience because it is gonna boost up your engagement rate so much. It's the same with every single platform that you use. So YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, your blog, like you just want to like engage with your audience as much as possible. So that's why a lot of YouTubers like myself will tell you guys to leave a comment down below, because that is technically engagement, and if we reply to you and like your comment, that basically boosts our engagement rate. So like I said on, why did I sound like a goat right there? So oh my god. So like I said, when you're engaging with your audience, you want to make sure that your comments are actually like genuine. I feel like this is more for Instagram, not so much YouTube, but for Instagram, you definitely want to make sure that your comments are genuine and that you're just having like a more like realistic conversation rather than like, yeah, because see, that just seems fake. And you also want to engage on other people's posts. So what I would recommend is going to your Explorer, why can't I speak today? Going to your Explore page and finding other people's like posts and just commenting on them. If you really like something about their outfit or something like that, that could not only like lead other followers to you, but that could also just lead them to like finding your account, and if they really like your account, then they could follow you. When you start like posting pictures as an influencer and posting like with captions like saying #ad or just anything that just looks like influencer related, you're gonna get so many comments and so many messages from random brands asking to DM you. And I literally have it in my Instagram bio, email for collabs, and then they still comment on my pictures. Not even like recent pictures either, like they'll go back and like comment on like pictures from like months ago. With those, you definitely want to be aware of scams, because there's so many scams on Instagram. Like, and I actually have been scammed once before, but I got my money back, so it's fine. But I basically got, I can't remember the name of this brand, but I'm gonna put the name of the brand right here. But basically this brand wanted me to become an influencer for them. And if I still have the messages, I'll pop them up here too. But basically they wanted me to like be an ambassador for them, and so I ordered either like one bikini or a couple bikinis from them, and they were just gonna give me like a huge discount or something like that. I don't know. They never sent my bikini. It just kept saying like order confirm, and then they just kept like not responding to my emails, and then they kept just leaving me on red on Instagram. And then I think they blocked me on Instagram now. They blocked me on Instagram now, or they deleted their account now. It's something weird like that, but they were definitely like a fake account. One way to check for this is definitely see if they have their comments turned off. That's a red flag. If they get like not that many likes, if they have like a ton of, like a crap ton of followers, and I'm not talking like 10,000, 20,000, I'm talking like 100,000, and they're only getting like 1,000 to 2,000 likes on their pictures. Like, also the comments too, you can tell if people buy their comments, because the comments will just look so bad. I'll try and find some and just screenshot them right here, because they just look so fake and so bad. But you can definitely like tell after you do like some like searching and investigating, you can definitely tell like which ones are fake. Also look at their like tagged photos too, and then read all of their comments, because you will be able to, there will be so many people who, if they have problems with their orders or think that they're like a scam or something, they will definitely be in the comments and saying like, you guys are a scam, or check your DMs, or blah blah blah. Red flag. Make sure to pay attention to all of these red flags, because trust me, you do not want to get scammed. So the next piece of advice that I have for you guys is that your Instagram definitely needs to be a public account. Your account will be shown on the Explore page that way, and brands will be able to see your page and be able to reach out to you. People can share your posts as stories and all that stuff. So trust me, like I said, don't be afraid to reach out to brands that you might work with. I actually reached out to CZ, and they sent me like clothes and all this stuff, and I never actually thought that I would get any response from them, but they actually responded, and they're like a huge like cannabis company. So that was pretty freaking cool. So I would definitely reach out to companies. The worst that they'll say is no. And then the last thing that I have for you guys is to be consistent. and I know that I am not the best example at this, obviously. Definitely having like some type of uploading schedule for either your Instagram or your YouTube channel will definitely help because it'll help your algorithm. Okay, I feel like I've been talking forever, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up for me. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any other questions about anything about becoming an influencer. Like I said, this was just my own personal experience and everyone's experience will be different. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, follow me on all of my socials, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.